Skywatch Media News for October the 17th, 2019. There is an incredible phenomenon occurring in the sky in recent times that scientists are having a difficult time explaining to the public. This past summer, a flurry of purple skies were reported all across the globe that meteorologists had attributed to an immense volcanic eruption, most notably the remote Russian volcano named Rakoki, which blew its stack in June of this year. According to researchers, tiny particles of sulfur dioxide, called aerosols, were thrust into the atmosphere, creating the immense purple sunsets and sunrises the world over. That was their explanation during this past summer, when the skies suddenly turned a deep shade of purple. But now it looks as though the explanation revolving around this strange story has shifted. Could it be that something else is causing the purple skies? If you recall, in early September, during the passage of Hurricane Dorian, the sky in parts of Florida turned purple, much to the amazement of tens of thousands of onlookers. The same phenomenon occurred in October of 2018, when Hurricane Michael crossed over the Florida Panhandle. The explanation given by meteorologists for these strange events was a phenomenon called atmospheric scattering, where tiny molecules gather to change the direction in which violet and blue light rays travel. The more moisture there is in the atmosphere, the greater will be the increase in molecules that contribute to this magical purple color that is seen and perceived by the human eye. So this is yet another scientific theory that attempts to explain what is happening in our atmosphere. But the reaction to the series of light phenomenon in recent times is as diverse as the spectrum of purple hues appearing in the sky. For all we know, the public could interpret the purple skies as an official warning of the passing of a powerful and destructive storm. It's very likely that the people of Japan were thinking the same thing as the skies above turned an ominous shade of purple just hours before Typhoon Hagibis smashed into the Bay of Tokyo, bursting riverbanks and burying homes under landslides. As the skies turned a deep shade of purple across Japan, warnings were given for its residents to evacuate. In Tokyo, mobile phones began sounding alarms, issuing warnings of quickly rising floodwaters and mudslides, as Hagibis, typhoon of speed and strength, the biggest storm of the century, was approaching. As the sky turned an eerie shade of purple and red hues, giant waves began hitting the eastern coastline of Japan. Shortly thereafter, the Tama River burst its banks, flooding residential sectors of southern Tokyo. Roaring winds encompassed the city as public transport came to a standstill. The streets of Tokyo were vacated. The level of intensity both in and around the city of Tokyo was unprecedented. This became a once-in-many-decades event. Mainstream meteorologists have been quick to proclaim these phenomenal purple sky encounters as light scattering. But something is happening with the atmosphere leading up to the time when these events take place, which seems unnatural. That may correspond to something that extends well beyond the Earth's borders. At about the same moment that the skies of Japan turned purple, a tremendous meteor fireball illuminated the sky over northeast China. The disintegration was so powerful that it turned the midnight sky into day over the city of Songyun. The fire in the sky event occurred at 12:16 a.m. Beijing time, where it was captured by surveillance cameras from the city of Songyun, which also was witnessed by many residents across northeast China. The fireball was so immense that it cast dark shadows while streaking across the sky. Scientists from the Purple Mountain Observatory of the Chinese Academy of Sciences are currently reviewing the footage to determine what cosmic object caused the light display, although no fragments of meteors have been found in or around the area, according to state-run media outlet CCTV. As you gaze towards the sky in wonderment, always know that it is the source of light in nature, for it governs all life and everything on this planet. Thanks for watching.